Hey guys, we just got done watching Army of the Dead from Zack Snyder, but first, a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, what's something you use every day? The internet, yes? And you need to protect yourself with a VPN. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a VPN on the side, even if you don't use it. We have the best VPN for you, Surfshark. And you can get right now an 83% off and a 3 free month deal with our Surfshark link at surfshark.deals/AngryJoe Show.
That deal works out to about $2.21 a month. If you find one single movie to unlock in a different region, it's paid for itself.
One movie, boom, paid for itself.
One of the best perks for me is I get it, and now my mom has it, my dad has it, my siblings, and my friends.
What he's talking
Unlimited
about
devices.
is
Unlimited
this.
devices.
Check this out. Eating the other VPN deals alive. All right, so you got Surfshark here. Joe, why should we do Surfshark? There's a bunch of other YouTubers that say this one, that one, this one. This is why you have Surfshark unlimited devices. ExpressVPN, Nord, all these other ones
You get
have
one.
restrictions.
You get one.
24 support. You get this, you get this, you get this. So guys, seriously, check out Surfshark VPN. Have it in the background whenever you need it. Use our deal at surfshark.deals/AngryJoe Show. There's so many other features. Check it out in the links below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Check it out. Hey guys, welcome to our Army of the Dead review. Zack Snyder. No, wait a minute. Where's Joe?
Hey, Joe, do you want to watch a zombie movie?
No! No, I don't want to watch a zombie movie, especially not if it's like this. Joe, go sit down. Stop sneaking up on me like that every time we watch something zombie or play something zombie related. No, actually, Joe, you know, zombie movies are a little different, okay, from zombie video games. I like various horrors.
Done well.
I like various zombie films. Done well.
Yeah.
And I just want to say about this film up front that this is like the melding of the best action sequences in a zombie film with the worst, most nonsensical melodrama I have ever seen, right? And then you slather that with stupid. Like, what do you call it? Suspension of disbelief breaking stupid. Okay, I wrote it down. The film, guys, it's fun when they're shooting and when they're fighting zombies and the zombie sort of culture and
Lore is
hierarchy
kinda
that
cool,
we'll talk about. But the film is stupid. It's stupid.
That's stupid.
It's stupid. It's
You know,
stupid they
Lloyd-
need money in this world. It's stupid you can fly out of this area. It's stupid that people are living near the fucking zombie outbreak after they contain it. It's stupid that people are arguing for like zombie rights and when exactly you should fire the fucking nuke. It's stupid that YouTubers are making zombie killing videos and they're allowed to go in and out. It's stupid. Everything in this film is stupid and everyone in it is terminally stupid. I was going to say a different word, but can't say that word anymore, so it's stupid.
Stupid.
Because that's the first thing that came to mind. These people are stupid. They're stupid.
Stupid.
Understatement.
The fucking zombie tiger was amazing.
If
I
you
like
like
that a lot.
zombie tigers, you should check out Zombies. Actually, don't. It's a terrible movie.
God
They
damn
have
it. What's in
zombies.
zombies?
It's basically Yeah.
Zombies?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's two movies.
Okay.
They're both
It
bad.
sounds
'Cause
kinda
I
cool.
Yeah, I actually
It's
refer
bad.
to zombies as zombies, but not in the zoo way.
No.
Okay. Was that zombie tiger as cool as this zombie tiger?
That was way cooler. They didn't have the budget like they did.
Oh, yeah.
So Zack had the budget, guys. He certainly did from Netflix. Hot off his success of slightly improving and hugely embiggening the Justice League, his cut, which I liked, just was overindulgent in many parts, comes his zombie film for Netflix.
No, so he wrote it. He wrote the story. He wrote the screenplay. He directed. He's the director of photography. He produced it, and I'm pretty sure that he did a bunch of other stuff in there.
He did it
so
all.
this is
Except for
him.
starring.
So I have one person to blame.
Yeah, because normally
Which
we
is
get
Zack.
we're like we don't know, it could be interference. It's like no, they let him do whatever the hell he wanted.
Here's what I say about Zack, and it applies to this film too, unfortunately. He does action and cinematography with pertaining to action so well, does the slow-mo very well, does any sort of mixture of CGI and real-life practical effects good. And the blood in this film. If you're a fan of zombie gore, you are gonna be satisfied. It's good.
There's some really
there's
good
two scenes maybe in the film that are almost worth the price of admission. Obviously,
It's on
if you
Netflix.
subscription, right? But I mean, there's moments in the film where you can tell, like, please clap now, please. Like the theater moments, like, when they're in an action sequence and they go in the elevator and it's like, don't hurt me, baby. Oh, did I get copyright claim?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and they all pause for dramatic effect. It's like, no, it wasn't funny.
Wasn't funny.
Didn't hit. And I think the reason why it didn't hit is because other than Dave Bautista, who we love, by the way.
Yeah.
We loved Stuber. In fact, he retweeted one of our tweets. He's seen the Angry Joe show. I loved him in this film. Unfortunately, the dialogue pertaining to his family, because in this film he's rolling with a family, finding kind of reasons that they need to be together and go together. The melodrama there is it's bad.
It's very bad.
It's
I don't think any of the actors in the movie were bad.
Yeah, they were
there
good.
wasn't a single time. I mean, there was a couple people that were like stealing scenes. I really liked the safecracker guy. He was very
the
funny.
German,
like
safecracker
Dieter.
dude.
And so I think all the actors did a really good job. There wasn't a part
Van,
where
I liked Van.
Van was great too. Yeah, when they're talking, and sometimes you're watching, you're like, you're not a very good actor. I didn't get any of that really in this at all. The issue was
the team dynamic was interesting.
Well, for
Sometimes.
me,
Sometimes.
like that
I
kind
thought
of
it-
fell flat for me. The
The team dynamic. Okay.
Yeah, some of the people really clicked together. The writing in this movie is terrible. And I say that a lot. And I hope like every now and then I have to like
We don't want to cheapen it.
look back in and go like, wait a minute, was this really that stupid of a movie? And I was like, was this movie stupid?
Yeah.
And he's like, this movie was stupid. It's like, okay, good. It is not me that this movie is terrible. The writing of this movie is terrible. And if you really want to drink a ton and you are willing to sit through a movie that's really taking itself seriously, because I was really kind of hoping they were going to have a lot more fun with it and
Yeah,
kind of make it
same.
more of like an action comedy
It
style thing. And maybe the tone would have been better, but this is a movie that's definitely trying to take itself seriously.
Do you think it's that, or do you think it was trying to be schlocky, but it was done too poorly to where it didn't come off that way?
I don't think, no, because I was looking for that schlockiness. I was hoping that they were going to try to play up how ridiculous everything was.
Come on, Alex. A married couple is so happy they're together that they slam into
But he was busy.
a military convoy in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah. Well, they start. It
Thus,
starts.
then releasing and causing the whole film.
I agree with you 100%. It starts that way.
That has to be
that,
schlock.
That intro was schlocky too, because
Okay.
there's a really kind of cool montagey intro, and then the schlock ends. It doesn't really doesn't do anything after that, and then it takes itself really seriously
Yeah.
for a movie that is super stupid.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah. I agree. The credit sequence was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
But even in the credit
was it
sequence,
Zombie
there's-
Land and stuff like that. I was like,
No,
yeah.
this is better than that, I think. The credit sequence, if I remember Zombieland credit, no, that was actually pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one was, I think, better. But there were moments in here, again, that break your suspension of disbelief. Why are you? That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen anybody do, but it's cool to look at, right? So it has the
Yeah.
slow-mo and stuff.
There's cool
so
stuff to
you
look
start,
at,
You
yeah.
started to see some of the cracks in just the credit sequence, and then the movie begins. And instead of leaning on that schlock and going kind of comedy with it or a little more in that direction, it does feel a little more serious with some side detours into schlock, but it doesn't quite come off that way. It comes off with serious. And so that's why a film like this breaks my suspension of disbelief, and it pulls me out of the film many, many times with plot holes, with MacGuffins, with convenience in the same area at the same time. We'll get into some of that in the spoilers, but there's so much of that it doesn't work, and it's not high energy enough and like fun and schlocky enough to like roll with it. Like say, the Mitchells, the Machines versus the Mitchells, whatever that was. I did that review. You check that out. Like everything is at that level to where like, yes, this is stupid, but it makes sense.
Yeah, you're having fun.
Right. Unfortunately, other than the action sequences in this film, you're not really having too much fun.
No, not at all.
You're just furious that everyone. Oh my god. I'm just gonna. Every time I think about a certain part, it's just like, man, that part was really, really stupid.
I like Dave Bautista. Did I say that?
Yeah.
But
I
once
wish
it gets
I wish
stupid,
he
you're
had,
like,
because
no,
I think
it's
he
getting
has
dumber
range.
and dumber. It's getting dumber and dumber. It's like, oh, that was
Yes.
stupid. It's like, this is even dumber. It's like,
Just
what the
when I
fuck is
think
going on?
He has
But
range.
they never redeem themselves.
So obviously the film is a heist film under the guise of the zombie apocalypse. It's kind of unrealistic the way they deal with the zombie apocalypse. They just put everybody, but they kind of allow people to go in and out. That would start another outbreak. That's stupid. So the concept of the film is kind of shaky and stupid at best. And then, but that's fine. You can excuse that. But when things are stacking up, like 17 different things at
These
once, you're like,
subplots were
stop.
terrible. I hated some of these subplots.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I got real excited. Like the film was like, oh, but then once you get everybody together, right? You go and you collect the people. Like, oh, what's your specialty? Okay, I
Grab
need you
your
on my
team,
team
yeah.
to get this. And then the team's going in, and it's like, hey, I'm the security guy. I'm gonna make sure that you guys are doing things right. And you're like, something's
don't
up
trust
with
that
you.
guy.
And then everybody's going in, and you're going, and I'm like, okay, all right, this is interesting. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know how it's gonna happen. A little excited, and then you get into there, and then it's like a zombie hierarchy. There's some interesting stuff that they do with zombies. We'll talk more in spoilers, but they do something with the zombies that you don't see too often. You've seen it a few times, but it's not super often. The zombies have a special twist to them. Unfortunately, that twist goes absolutely nowhere, and there are several subplots within that twist that again go nowhere. I don't understand it. So yeah, that's about it.
That's about it, yeah. Because we can talk more about the spoilers. I don't want to.
He's so overindulgent. This is 2.5 hours nearly.
Yes.
And it didn't
too
need to be
long.
this.
No.
It didn't. And I think the moments where it starts to drag, where you're hitting that melodrama and you're hitting stuff that's all hitting hollow, it's too lengthy. It's too lengthy for something like this. And that may be because he's just used to the 4-hour Snyder cut. And they're like, Zach, please. Please do this.
No,
You're making one movie. He's like, I did 9 hours of footage. Just like,
Zach!
we told you to make one
Zach!
Focus.
Series? No, movie.
Okay. Anyways, so, I mean, this is yet another example for me that Zack is amazing as action, amazing as visuals, have some really unique ideas, but doesn't have the skill in certain other areas to then elevate the material to that higher level, support it with that good dialogue and the characters that you're really rooting for and that you really identify with and feel for. You know, it has those other elements, but it's hollow. It's like candy, you know? So anyways, let's go to the final verdicts.
All right. This is a movie that he did the story for, and I think the story for this movie is actually excellent. And I want to give him a lot of credit for that because I think this was a really interesting zombie story. There was interesting zombie lore within it. There was a lot of really good things here that made the trailer look incredible. When I saw it, I was blown away by it. I was like, man, if the action is cool, if the story looks amazing, I want all these things to kind of happen. It kind of looked a little hokey, but still looked like something I wanted to see. Yeah. But then he wrote the screenplay, and that was that's where the issue was. Yeah. The guy can direct. The guy can very clearly come up with good stories I want to see. But he needed 14 people telling him, no, this is how writing works. This is how dialogue works. We're done with the side quests for now. This is not how human beings talk to each other. And even if you do know someone that is that
Kinda
stupid,
like,
cut him out of the goddamn movie. Like
George Lucas a little bit in that way.
Yeah, you needed someone else doing the dialogue, and you needed a script doctor, and you needed a lot of things, and that's what this thing really, really needed. I was bored and pissed off at this movie more often than not. And then there was amazing action sequences, but honestly, we probably got maybe 30, 45 minutes of action out of 2.5 hours because it was I mean, I want to talk about it more in spoilers, but this is one of the dumbest movies I've watched recently. It is terrible.
Yeah.
This is so far.
But it's also really cool in moments. That's the thing. It's so uneven.
But it's so uneven. So it can't reach average. I was really bored. I don't want to recommend this to people. I mean, even if you're a huge zombie fan and you've got a whole bottle of whiskey, you're going to have an hour and a half of a bad time to get to an hour of good stuff. So I'm going to give this a below average 4 out of 10.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen, but I was thinking between a 5 and a 4 because of the action. But then, like, every time they start talking, there's something.
Characters.
Everything's just so hollow. They're trying to be emotional.
The reason I gotta go, I gotta be on the team.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
here's
like,
what
no.
I have to do during the zombie apocalypse. Hey, let's stop here and talk to each other, even though there's, we have a time limit and something's gonna happen. So let me get out all of our family problems right here, right now.
All that was just so
shut the
hollow. It's like, I
fuck up.
don't care about the emotional stuff. Some of the team
You're all
dynamic
supposed to
didn't
be
work for me.
professionals.
They should have been, but I love Chambers though. She was a fucking badass. I liked her scenes and stuff like that.
Chambers?
Use Nacho Libre.
That one too. And
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Chambers, you're talking
Chambers is
about,
other one,
the
her
pilot.
bandana.
Oh, yeah,
she's-
she was great.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean not Vasquez?
Not
Yes,
Vasquez,
Not
yeah.
yes.
Vasquez.
She has some badass
She
scenes.
did
I
have
really
some
liked
badass
that.
scenes, but we'll talk about
We'll talk about how
spoilers
stupid
later.
that
Make no
character is.
sense.
Exactly, but it was fucking cool for
Yes, it was.
those things. But
Action, like I said.
yeah,
The action
the
was good.
action. But then everything else was just like so bland and everything. And then what I hate are these time things. It's like, oh, we have X amount of time. We got to do all this shit. It's a cheap way to heighten
Did you
attention.
notice
To build
that they
tension, yeah.
weren't even keeping time
Yes.
correct? They've
Yeah.
like
Yes.
said
I was
several
like,
times,
this is so stupid.
all right,
You don't
so
need to do
the
that."
news this is coming in this moment, and we have this many minutes. I'm like, no, actually, you.
That's just a cheap
you
cop
have-
out for me. It's like, look, you already have these
You'd be dead
crazy
by then,
zombies.
Dave.
You don't need this
Math.
fucking other thing.
Yeah.
So it was so dumb, and Zack focused on the wrong thing. I wanted him to focus more on the hierarchy with
yeah.
the zombies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but instead of like
that
the
could have been
family
interesting.
and
There
everything
was
else.
a subplot there that went nowhere, and we went
Yeah,
in the
there's so
opposite
many of these
direction. So you
subplots.
got to make a decision, Joe.
4.
Okay, because you were 4 or 5.
Yeah,
okay.
like the action scenes, but then
Okay.
everything else 4.
Because I am,
a ton.
because I love candy, because I like action and I like explosions and shit. I was like, because when I was thinking about this, the thing that came into my head is a 6, right? Oh, it's Zack Snyder. It's done. No, it's not above average.
Would
He
you
gets
watch it
half
again?
of everything wrong.
Would you watch
He
it
gets
again?
half of everything right. No, I would watch it. I want to see the blood explosions and shit that is in this film, but I don't want to put up with the melodrama and all this other stupid crap.
Yeah.
And me going, ugh. To get there, so yeah, but I think as a visual storyteller and as a concepts, yes, it's stupid that they get the money and the zombies and there's arguments over the zombies and they let people in and out and then it's not controlled by the goddamn military. It's fucking stupid. But the characters don't have to act stupid in it. He needed a script doctor, and he didn't have anybody go over and say, look, at this moment, your character says this and does this. That's stupid. It's gonna make the audience go, wait, what? Right? So that's the stuff that bothers me. Oh shit! I was gonna give it a 5, but I have to go down for a 4. A critic in me is a 4. That action fan in me is a 5.
I know for a fact that once we start talking about spoilers and everything, you're gonna go to a 4.
Probably.
You're going to be like,
You're
this is
gonna
a
be like,
solid
no,
4
you
or a
guys,
3.
you're
Right?
right. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, let's just get there already because I'll give it a 5. All right, there we go. You got half
Okay,
of
we'll
everything
see.
right, half of everything wrong, and basically the action is just so scrumptious and juicy that you need to see it for the tiger. You need to see it
Or
for
zombies.
the zombies. No, don't see zombies. Anyways, that's it. Okay, thank you so much. If you want spoilers, stick around. We'll talk about
Yeah.
spoilers here in a moment. Okay.